Hey guys, we're at Blade Show 2022 and I happen to be here with Travis Godfrey from Industries. We're excited to have Travis here and he's going to introduce us to some of his products. So let's talk about it. Travis, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Travis Godfrey, president of Industries. We've manufacturer of outdoor and cutlery. We also have an OEM company, so we do a lot of OEM work outside the industry. We've been in it since 2005. We didn't start the branding on that until 2013.
Oh, nice.
So we've been at it from then. We've kind of backburnered some of it, but we're bringing it back to the forefront now, and got some unique designs and a lot of cool products.
So tell us a little bit about like these designs right here, if you don't mind.
So this is the SeaKnight, and it came about actually this concept was designed and engineered in 2013. We just brought it out about 2 years ago. This is the second revision of it. The first was the feedback we got. We reduced some of the weight and some of that stuff.
And then most of that feedback come from customers, people in-house?
Customers, and we did some pass-arounds.
Okay.
So we sent it on to a group of people who were, oh my God, they were so awesome. The feedback they gave us.
Awesome.
And that's one great thing about the industry is people give so much awesome feedback.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and I'm sure some interesting feedback every now and then, right?
There is, yeah.
So one of the things that Travis was telling me as we were talking right before the interview, some of the things you see on this knife are adjustable weights. It's an adjustable weight system for the bow song flippers, right? That's something that the community is pretty big into, obviously.
So, and we do have a patent on that.
Okay, there's a patent. Okay.
There's a patent on this design.
All right, so this is a patented hardware system and weight system. Travis, tell me a little bit about the hardware and why we kind of went this direction with the specialized hardware as opposed to torque set.
To be honest, it was originally designed for the cosmetic look of it. In testing it, we realized its durability. So we actually use it in our production fixtures now, and them screws in our production fixtures go in and out thousands of times and we never have a failure. So compared to a Torx bit that you only get so many times before it gets stripped or that kind of stuff, this has a real longevity use to be able to be used and unused without a failure.
All right, so Travis, we talked a little bit about the adjustable weights and what these are. I'm not a bow song flipper per se or at all whatsoever. So can you explain to the customers kind of what these are and how they work?
Yeah, so this weight system runs on a dovetail. So even if you were to take these screws all the way out, these would still slide back and forth. There is a perfect hole underneath where if you slide them into the right position, they will drop out if you want them to come out. So if you wanted to just eliminate them all together and lighten the whole load of the knife, you can do that. So they can be totally removed, or they can be shifted all the way up or all the way down. You can move each one around individually to get an idea of where you want the weight and balance of the knife. And it all runs on a dovetail. You could actually loosen them up and they would shift back and forth and throw momentum as you flip. So obviously you'll hear them ticking at that point, but they can float, they can be locked in any position you want. So the key is to moving around and find where they work best. One thing we did from the revision 1 to the revision 2 is some people did say in the comments of the first one, they wish it was awesome, but they wish it had some more balance. So we actually moved one of our logos to the bottom of the knife and lengthened the slot so to give this a lot more changeability over the original revision.
Oh, that's awesome. So one of the other things that's important to note, guys, we talked a little bit about the custom hardware. So in the boxes, will you hand me one of those boxes, please? In this nice little gift box that Travis has set up here for you, he actually has done a couple things. One is your typical tin lid is no longer just flat. He actually has an added space here that actually fills the void so your knife isn't rattling around. Comes with some nice inserts, a card, some foam. Sorry, I know this is a bad view. You guys will crucify me for it in the comments. But the other thing is for that custom hardware, it does come with their proprietary bit that they went ahead and put together for you guys that fits this knife. So you will see that those weights and the pivot tool that does come with the Industries SeaKnight. You can adjust everything that Travis is kind enough to give you. And then the SeaKnights you said, so Travis was saying earlier that these 3 that we had on the table here, these are actually prototypes. To Blade Show, he brought a lot, I think he said 30 or so knives that he'll be selling here at the show, but he also is getting ready to do another production run.
Yes, right? we have a run going now that should be ready in about 8 weeks.
Okay. And tell us about the blade. What material is the blade?
On this particular run, it's 154 cm.
Okay. And then the handles?
Grade 5 titanium.
Grade 5 titanium. And then we have a couple different offerings here on the table. These are just a few of the offerings that Travis was kind enough to bring along. This right here is the antique finish, I believe.
Yep.
And this is a satin blade that we can see on this one, which is beautiful. And then he has a couple other variations here. I'll show you one that has a two-tone finish on it. I think it was this. Actually, it's the stonewash variation here. How many finishes do the blades come in, Travis?
We have about 6 different finishes.
Yeah. All right, so there's a good amount. So if you guys are looking for some options, Travis has got them. This one happens to be a two-tone, so this is an example of what they do. Looks like we have a stone wash, right?
Stonewash panel.
Stonewash panel, and then the
flat.
satin flats. Yeah. The other nice thing that I don't know if you guys can see right here, but the spine is crowned,
Yes.
right? Is there a specific reason for that?
It's gentler on the hand, gentler on the fingers.
Okay.
Especially when people are flipping, it's got a real soft touch, I guess
Sure.
you could say.
And so let me ask you a question. What's the price point on something like this?
Retail on the premium version is $425.
Okay.
The base version is $395.
So explain to me the difference between the premium and the base.
The base unit comes with a stonewash handle, stonewash blade.
Okay.
The premiums have different anno options, and there's a clip option, and there's some of the options that just add a little bit to the cost of
Awesome.
production of the knife.
All right, and all USA made, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so-
100% USA made.
So that's something that I know a lot of guys on the
Actually, 100% made in house.
Oh, okay. There you go, even better. So you guys know exactly where they're coming from, and all service is done by you guys in house, right?
Yep.
So, and
Yeah,
you
these
guys,
these were these prototypes, all 30 were done by us just recently.
awesome. So let me ask you a question. For some of these guys that may not understand or know the Balisong community too well, what's the process for assembling and building something like this? Because there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of components. Obviously, you know, the weighted system is obviously pretty extensive, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, lack of a better word, but tell us a little bit about the process that goes into this.
Well, actually, I think out of all the cutlery we do, one of the hardest knives to build and assemble is a Balisong.
Okay.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. There is a lot of moving pieces. And to have them work right, these do run on a bushing system.
Sure.
And to have them run perfectly well on a bushing system is an art form. It's a painstaking labor to get it to what you find here. I mean, if you look at some of these and see, I mean, if you look at this, you're going to swear this thing is running on bearings.
yeah.
There's
Tight
no
tolerances.
slop, there's nothing there, and they're smooth. So there was a lot of work that went into the design and the assembly process in order to make that a possibility.
Definitely high tolerances here.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot different than a lot of the other things we see on the market, right? Definitely high quality materials, high quality machining and finish work. I think this is great. So, I mean, obviously we talked about this, but you've had some time to go around the show a little bit today. I mean, we've obviously had setup and everything else, but have you seen anything cool or anything that you're interested in right now?
Not yet, but we have not had enough time to spend looking around the show.
We've all been sweating way too much.
Yeah,
I think
so setup was quite an intensive thing this morning, but you know, we have a lot of stuff in the process, a lot of different, we have obviously the valleys, we have
Sure.
folders, we have fixed blades, so we have a lot of other stuff in that realm.
Okay, and when can we expect to see some of those come out?
In the coming probably 12 to 18 months, we'll
Sure.
keep seeing new models. We are working on a new model now that we will be releasing here at Blade Show.
Okay.
That hasn't yet been seen.
Oh, okay. When do we get to see that?
Whenever you're ready to see it.
Let's see it. So Travis is going to introduce something with Blade HQ right now that nobody else has seen. He actually showed this to me a few minutes ago, and it's pretty great. So here we go, Travis. Let's go ahead.
This is our CFX, comes in a nice
Gift tin, yeah.
And what you'll see is almost the little brother to the SeaKnight. And again, this is the CFX. And this is 20 CV blade steel.
The good stuff.
Grade 5 titanium. It's all premium materials and premium hardware. It also runs on bushings.
Oh, the tolerances are definitely tight on this.
It is about the perfect, it fits in your change pocket. It's about the perfect carry knife you can get.
Yeah, these are something special. So for the people that
This
are,
blade's small enough, I do believe it's California legal.
oh, are we there? So for the guys in California, it looks like we have a California legal knife, allegedly. I mean, I don't take my word for it. You take Travis's. The legality falls on Travis, guys, not me. No, so one of the things that was cool, I started playing with this. You guys have heard me say it before on this channel, and I'll say it again. I'm not a flipper. I wish I could do most of those things, but I'm just not athletic enough. But I had the opportunity to play with this a little bit, and we had a conversation. And Travis was saying, he's like, I don't know, I can't really flip it, and I can't. He's like, but what? Some of these other younger guys that are in the Balisong community, they're gonna start sending in videos, right?
Yeah, I think they can make that flip.
Yeah, I think they'll have a good time with
tricky,
it. And then I'll get crucified in the comments later because they'll be like, yeah, you just weren't good. But I get it. But this is, you have a fully functioning, smaller Balisong. Thanks, Travis. We appreciate having you come in. Travis, this was fun. I appreciate seeing all the new product. Guys, something that's interesting is Travis and I have had multiple phone calls about all this product. Just so happened that the stars aligned and we ended up at Blade Show together. So I was happy I was able to get a hold of these because they're fantastic. Blade HQ should be carrying some in the near future, right?
Yes.
Hopefully. Added pressure. No, but we appreciate Travis coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also follow Travis and his company at Heat Industries on Instagram.